Presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
I always get the fucking ring, man. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the
I really
way.
sacrificed the speed. I got to put my hands out on some food.
But that's like a red hit, boy.
When the new brain on the scene, run the
Fucking
shoot
that
my
red.
other reads on my style, but it ain't free. On my side, but it ain't cheap. I ain't coming out of same because I really want the right. You go look here, but you know it's head. But I just feel like I cover this cap. Yeah, it's shit if I feel what I said.
Now here's 1st and 10.
Every nigga play, they end up hurt. But if it's better no swinging first, no, they never enough put in a word. They all you gonna do the worst. Mafia. Talking to Mafia in the chat. Yeah, it's what was it called? Some of them in the NFL like a tiny. Yeah, nigga, very clever. I done put this shit together. I came up from out of the gutter. I took a baby to my sweater. I got a game from my, feel me? That cash is trying to feed. I really sacrificed the feed. I got put my hands on some keys. And the lubricant on the scene. On my style, but it ain't free. They can't compete. And yo, nigga just ain't the same. I ain't got time for the chiller, hey. You get blessed if you don't complain. In the middle of the crowd, I was serving. I was hand in hand. What? I'm making a way for certain. In the back of the Benz with the curves, was calling the blues. I roll up the curb. This is wide, I kiss the curb. I really rise up from the dirt. Lose some ranks on the console. Yeah, nigga, very clever. I mean, which one? Let's take a baby tonight.
Looking to put a drive together.
That cash and term is fiend. I'm gonna sacrifice a feed. I'm securing all my needs. And the lubricant on the scene, we're in the sumo, all the reads on my style, but it ain't free.
We saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now a 2nd and 10.
We go motion. We go motion.
Too late. This is going to be a delay. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't.
My style, but it ain't free.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because
that rain on the helmet hit hard.
And either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. To the air, Williams. He's got the Michigan.
That's what I mean, cause
and he's out right at the 25.
I did something wrong.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
My style, but it ain't free.
Here is 3rd down and 4. To throw, Williams. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
I was hand-to-hand insertion.
So on the other side of the field now, it's
I'm making a way for certain in the back of the bin with the curtains.
To the air once more.
Kind of the blue, I roll up the purple. Bitch too wide, I kiss the curve. I'm a real driver, they call me swerve.
Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's over 40 yards of movement.
Remember I got a concert.
Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I keep pressing it downfield.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So now an audible here into something else.
At the 31-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. Result is a first down.
Looking to throw is Williams. And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Hunter, his 11th touchdown of the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Put my touchdown music. Every time we score that bitch, we're gonna play this bitch.
Williams gonna throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
Pulling up, flip back, truck us a caddy.
Turn here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Link up with the rulers. I ain't put a. Yeah.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. And it's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good. Run. 180.
Mayfield. Pressure comes and down he goes. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. To throw, Mayfield. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Pulling up, black truck us a caddy.
Out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Damn.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
He wants to prove he's the best looking in the class. He's probably extra work looking at putting in that push and film.
Throwing is Williams. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Into the NBA, he refined his game overseas in Europe before landing on a. And heading overseas to work on your game Great success stories in the looking at who they got on the wings. Lee Smith and Mather. Pascal Siakam out there with Halliburton and a point guard. All right, let's go over to Allie, who has a report on his team.
Thank you. Well, we've seen glimpses tonight. We have a couple of interesting going head-to-head. About the matchup, his goal is to become the best of his entire group. On is a very guys. You have to like that.
Why this nigga name?
So
I
on
got
the
him with
other
a
side of
two.
the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And this is caught.
Running about inside us. That nigga tilted to the outside and he goes and get
His
it.
second
You
touchdown
never
of the
seen
game,
that.
giving him 12 on the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for two. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught. This time the two-point conversion works, and it's 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Disabled.
Mayfield.
I couldn't click fast enough.
Is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, the way things have been going in this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play, and they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How is this their first takeaway in the game? And what a spectacular one it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
It's complete, and he's got it. So they try for two successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. I understand why they've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Even game through the first quarter. Break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Mayfield looks to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. You see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Hey, 133.
It's hidden D, and it's a center position.
Real.
When he's at his best, get into that frame and play with power down low.
Throwing, Mayfield.
Oh, Harold.
He's going to hook up with his big tight end.
Oh my, that's a pick.
Past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield.
Fuck, I'm just clicking on it.
Got his target. That's complete.
What's down with it?
Anthony Schwartz, 58 yards. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's
really aggressive,
which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Like, British pull up with a friend. Take me a trip and I flew it. My cuz. I go cut money line. For sure.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Thanks. I got some shit too. I'm about to start running that eye through. Start mixing that in a little.
Last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
The big old man is grass on the fence. Come with the kiddies up. I'm in that nickel though. I'm nickel. I'm not trying to nickel to the dime, you feel me? You feel me? That's my defense right now though. Get it out. Popping up. Bam.
Back to throw. Williams.
That's not me, Caleb. That's not me, brother.
They just gave up a sack there, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. Just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if
Made a little money and I wanted to move.
maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now,
I'm with the hustle for show. Motion. I'm gonna be with 2 eaters and they gonna feed me, feel my need for show. Might stay, but I'm gonna leave for show. For sure. I roll up my leaf and blow. Yeah. I done went. You know what the vibe in that shit was it? Yeah. I ain't be regular now. Making Get out of there. That's a fumble? Alright, man.
and not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
That's on me.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively.
Beast.
Brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Completes this one to Thornton. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. On 4th down, here's Williams. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Back to throw again. And that throw behind his man. He missed it, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
You're not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Colston Loveland from 21 yards away. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Ain't my touchdown song. This is my touchdown song.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then
That's me, Travis.
It's caught. Inside the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
Complete to Adonai Mitchell. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. To the left side, into the hands of Madunze. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Mayfield now. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will cut the lead down to 15. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Kings, point it right, 20. Regular.
Now Mayfield. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Regular.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now Williams. The final shot before break. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. To throw, it's Williams. This is caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Williams. And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Hunter from a yard out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Elliott now to add the extra point.
Put my head down.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
33.
Mayfield to throw it. To the goal line, but it's
Couldn't regard the ball.
They'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Second and 10. To throw, Mayfield.
That's a.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Rome Odunze. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third.
Oh, what you say about it?
It's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening.
Oh, so hold on, I'm about to come back.
And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this.
I left out that back. I need to go on the step. So.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And his team does exchange. They're able to secure it. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think what they're looking at it as we don't have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Next day, baby. Oh.
To the air, Williams. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Looking to throw is Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's second and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams. Got his man. It's Thornton. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. The deuce is wild here. Second down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. To throw, Williams. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Travis Hunter, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
That's caught. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and go for
Nigga said my nigga told me
offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong shot of last time out, they scored a touchdown, but you have to look up and it's going to double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, it's strong points to get in the end zone.
Nigga said I'm on bad times, but niggas who ate my mama food, no cap.
Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Judkins going to
On my whole side of UT, I can't hold my fucking up.
This offense is desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I still can't pay my back up. Eat up with my back up. Back up my back up. Mother trying to come here again. They said maybe I is, that's just how it is.
Mayfield looks to throw. A pass complete to Adunze.
Mayfield on bad time, and
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
What's up, Pincher? Soon in the morning for this.
On 2nd and 10. Mayfield.
Oh, that bitch got me juking, man.
Right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield, man coverage.
That boy, I'm not too fast. He got that. That's just
to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Pop that boy.
That's right, run here with Judkins. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down.
I shoot the Glock. I shoot the Glock. Okay. No, come on. Tell me about it. Come on. They would be like, come on. Hey, game. We do. We need to cook. Nigga said, I'm gonna whoop this hoe. Bitch, I said it. Stupid. Ooh, he greened out this one. It's the over? My mom, no, yeah, you know, like 5% or something.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I did about to make me pass to the corner. I was trying to hit something.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like this one won't work out. His team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your bench team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very
Come on, bitch. Fuck with something. What's up, nigga?
of getting involved for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
They're all about the numbers. They're all about
The numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Only 2 scores on the plus
Wait,
side.
man. I want to see what I'm doing. I want to see the timing of it.
Keep away. Again, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Why he's doing K with you? Like,
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I mind the other thing, bro.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Fighting his way through contact.
Come on, I ain't about to get a girl. I'm about to flip my food.
Facial Tootin, 38 yards.
Okay,
And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. So that drive there, CD, a good response, and that might be the one that gets him to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and that's all about not letting the team back into a game because they just gave up a touchdown. It was back to a 2-score game, and anything can happen in that situation. But instead, they came through with a really terrific drive right there that ended in 6. So you like to slam the door on teams. In this case, they're trying to lock it as well.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
180.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Let's go that bitch, nigga. The fuck?
From the gun, Mayfield.
Let's go, come on. Woo! Put that bitch on that right hand, bitch.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He about to try to cook me out. You know he want that food.
Mayfield with it once more. And a quick throw here. That's
no,
complete.
bitch.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the
He about to
47.
say, don't, bitch. That's it. Ass. Oh, what?
Mayfield now. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
I should have,
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I seen this nigga last time.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull him down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Hey, alert 33.
What the fuck is he doing? Like, why the fuck you not standing in the paint, my nigga?
He'll try to pick it up himself.
Fuck.
Intercepted.
Okay, early.
GG, bro. I might go to sleep.
They can't give me no early on that shit, bro. Like, what? Hell, that shit forever.
GG's.
Sorry, bro.
Damn, nigga pushing me on some motion. Come on, man. Call that shit right. Sinner, might have say what you doing. Bet you on my way. Good shit, boy. Get him going for Cone. Fuck out this bitch, boy. I'm gone. I'm going for Cone out this bitch. Stupid nigga. Nigga said, let me see what two lane